Alright, good morning folks. Today we're going to go over how I eat big while on a cut. Right now I'm doing between 2,000 and 2,500 calories a day. Mostly protein, some carbs, a little bit of fat. My current body weight's about 230 pounds. So let's get started. Start the day out with a nice little treat. Get some carbs in. Get things going. Come out here, collect some eggs. Start getting that protein in. Say hi to the chickens. Number of eggs today. Girls must be happy. They're laying. This one likes to bury her eggs. Got a pretty nice haul of eggs here. So we'll get in there. Start cooking these bad boys up. So start up making some tea. Gotta get that hydration. I'll usually drink a pot of tea and then 3 to 5 blender bottles of water through the day. So a pot of tea is about 42 ounces. And the blender bottle is 20. Right? Yeah, 20 ounces. While we're waiting for the tea, start the hydration out. One of those blender bottles. If I'm looking for some caffeine and flavoring, I like this stuff. Not sponsored by it, but it's cheap at Costco. I'm looking to get some flavoring without caffeine. I usually go for this stuff. Before we cook the eggs, gotta get the pans clean and heating up. Yes, these are cast iron. Yes, I use soap and a scrubby on them. No, that doesn't mess up your seasoning. Part of the trick to making sure your pans are non-stick, besides properly oiling and seasoning, is making sure that they're nice and hot before you start cooking. Do got to get 2 pans going here, because I also cook breakfast for my family, who is not on a crazy diet like me. So they need regular macros with some more fats. Get a little bacon going for wife and son here. Since you do get fresh eggs from the chickens, you can keep them on the counters, but they do have to be cleaned so you don't end up with chicken shit in your food. So right now I'm doing 10 egg whites, because that's where all the protein is and all the fats are in the yolks. When I'm done with this cut and I get back on maintenance or bulk, I'll still do 10 eggs, but I'll keep probably 2 or 3 of the yolks in there so I get a little more fats in my diet, get a little more balanced macros. Right now though, I'm trying to burn the fats I got here. So there's a number of ways you can get the yolks out. The way I found easiest, one of these big spoons with the holes in it. You can suck them out with the bottle. can pour it back and forth between the different shells when you crack it. This is the one I've had the most luck with not breaking the yolks. If the yolk breaks in there, not the end of the world. Try to avoid it, but certainly not going to throw 10 eggs away just because the yolk broke. So I like to make an egg scramble. And get lots of deliciousness. Right in my eggs. I don't count veggies for the calories. They're mostly just fiber and vitamins. Fruit needs to be counted though, lots of sugar. And something like olives, I don't know if that's a veggie, but it has a lot of fats in it. Now, I do throw some jalapeno in there. I like a little bit of kick in the flavor, but I don't like it overly spicy. So I do remove all the seeds because that's where a large portion of the spice is. A little more protein, some pre-sliced turkey breast. I put 2 servings of this, which is 4 slices. And then I put chicken breast. I just grab a whole one. They're usually between 9 and 12 ounces. This particular one's a little bit on the smaller side, 8 ounces. I like to, on Sundays, I just meal prep a whole Costco pack of chicken breast. And then wrap each one in foil so it's ready to go through the week. I can chop it up and throw it in my eggs, or if I just want some chicken and sweet potato fries, throw it in the oven 15 minutes, make tacos, whatever.
What are you doing?
Welcome to Cooking with Colby, Jim Bro style. Gonna lose a lot of people on this one, but I love to throw in some mushrooms. See, washed with soap, still non-stick, still seasoned. The fats in the whole eggs work a lot better for that. The egg whites are gonna stick. Egg whites do this weird thing where they release a bunch of water. I looked it up, something to do with the proteins squeeze the water out and the fats aren't there to absorb it. You can stand here and try to boil that off forever, or just get your wooden spoon, push it all to one side here and squish the water out. I do add a little bit of cheese. Can't go crazy with this because cheese is a lot of fat. Defeats the purpose. Doing egg whites. So, measured out, 1 serving, 1/3 cup. 0 calories. So that's meal 1 for the day. Probably won't eat all this in one sitting. I'll take it to my desk, sort of snack on it for the next couple hours. Then I won't get super bloated. It'll keep me full all the way till lunchtime. And then we'll do meal. Alright folks, it is the afternoon. I am considerably more awake than I was in the first part of this video, and it is time for meal number 2. So let's get after it. This is probably the most exciting meal of the day. It consists of 2 cans of tuna, the big Costco cans, 3 if you're getting the little cans from the other stores, some more Cholula here for some flavoring, and we'll throw in a couple tablespoons of barbecue sauce, give us a little bit of fat-free carbs, some flavoring, make this tuna a little less bland. For a little extra protein, low-fat cottage cheese, and one of these high-protein 000 yogurts. And that'll be it. That is my lunch. Normally, I would have some of those flat pretzels to dip in my cottage cheese, get a few more carbs in, out of them right now. But, you know, 1 serving of those, complex carb. Good thing you can do with the yogurt. Cup of frozen berries. Get you some carbs and turns that yogurt into some delicious Froyo. So you got a little more flavor in your day. And that's really it. That'll be my second meal of the day. Check back in a little while for the third and fourth meals of the day and maybe a snack. All right, folks. See you at the next meal. All right, back for meal number 3. Real simple one, chicken hot pot. It's just chicken, broccoli, corn, and chicken broth. Chicken broth. Just stick the chicken broth in a fondue pot, heat it up, throw your chicken in there, your broccoli in there, your corn. Good to go. Real simple, real fast meal prep. And I'll be back for meal number 4. All right, just back from the gym. Time for meal number 4. It is going to be protein shake. We got 1 cup of low-fat milk, 2 scoops of protein powder. I like this Jocko stuff. Not sponsored, but definitely would be. Hit me up. I do a 1/2 cup of oatmeal. Make sure you're checking serving sizes. If you do a different kind, I do the steel cut. It's a little more dense, so only a 1/2 cup is 2 servings of that, whereas a full cup is 1 serving of the quick oats, I believe. 1/2 cup or 1/2 serving of frozen berries. And that is my protein shake while I'm doing this cut. When I get back on the bulk or the maintenance, I'll basically double everything I just said there for the protein shake. With those 4 meals today, I hit 2,500 calories, 419 grams of protein, 123 grams of carbs, and 38 grams of fat. So that's how I'm doing the cut there. My maintenance calories are about between 3,000 and 3,500. So I'm in roughly a 500 calorie cut right now, or deficit right now. Keeping those fats down because I'm trying to burn the fats on my body. Keeping enough carbs to still get a pump, and always lots and lots of protein to maintain that muscle. These macros, though, keep in mind, are not sustainable long term. They're not good macros for a maintenance diet. You would definitely want a higher percentage of your macros to be carbs and fats. For long term, you do need the fats to maintain things like the lubrication in your joints and your hormone levels. So, that said, have a good night.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want.